Welcome to Nevis Gaming.
Alright, we got myself. We got peas on my head. We're going twos. Again. Alright, off the face-off, peas on my head comes up. Goes for the early challenge. We get a great look right at their goal early on, and I punch it in. 11 seconds into the game. Nice job off the face-off by peas on my head, putting it pretty much on a silver platter. Peas on my head wins the face-off here, going right at their net. They save it. There I come on the aggressive forecheck as peas on my head retreats for maybe a millisecond. And then we're going on the attack again. Peas on my head sets it up right for them. They get a great touch on it. It goes right in our goal. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted, all right? That's how you play defense. That's basically we're putting on a clinic over here. All right, they don't even go for this one. Peas on my head goes for it. They miss the save, and then we get a goal right away again. Kind of confused. Kind of don't know what happened. Maybe there was a lost connection there for a second. But, all right, we're rated back up to 2-1. They center it for us here, but then they save it. Armando comes in and saves it, and then they get, they kind of have a little tactical whiff of their own there. You can tell this is very highly ranked Rocket League, pretty much Champs level 1. I think it might be Champs level half, a little bit higher than Champs level 1, you know. Here we go, peas on my head, getting it from the corner. I attempt a backflip, completely whiff it, leaving it wide open for them to shoot it, and then somehow they miss it because that's how you play defense. That guy comes in, gets a great touch on it up in the air. I'm able to get a pretty good clear on it, but then this guy centers it. If his teammate had been in the right place, might have gotten a shot. That's all right. They didn't. We get up there. I do that so that peas on my head can do that. He kind of carries it over him. He stops it. Then he does get the backflip on us, so we can't get a shot attempt here. I'm trying to challenge in the corner. I whiff on purpose. They pop it right over peas on my head, but by that time, I'm back. I hit it up in the corner, not exactly out of the corner, but they both retreat, so we know we have time. I'm trying to get it up the side. I give it right to him so he can get a great center for his teammate. Peas on my head is left out to dry, and they get a shot on goal because I'm pretty bad at clearing it right there. That was not great. So now we're even. 3 minutes left. All right, peas on my head, off the face-off, doing fancy dancing things. This is a struggle of a game so far. Neither team is playing super cleanly. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of bouncing back and forth. It's one of those games. One of those games is what it feels like. But peas on my head, getting something going here. Nope, stopped. Tries to pop it, gets demolished. And then, of course, I leave it wide open on the back end. Get lucky that as he's flying down, he doesn't get a great touch on it. I whiff that, but peas on my head is there to get the actual save. I challenge, but I'm too late, too slow, and $1 short. They get an easy goal, and it's 3-2 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. All right, off the face-off, I am late. They win the face-off, but peas on my head gets there, misses the clear, tactically fakes so that I could also miss the clear and tactically fake so that I could circle back and get a half clear before they get it from me on a challenge, and it's right at our net. You know, nerves of steel. This is what we wanted. So there's another tactical fake by me. Peas on my head finally gets it cleared, but then they have a really unfortunate touch. Peas on my head gets a great shot on net. There we go. There we go. Tied up. 2 minutes left. This is anyone's game, all right? Look, if I'm on the struggle bus, at least we're all on the struggle bus, okay? I get the stop there, but, you know, not really great. Peas on my head. Needed to be aggressive for sure. They touch it. I pop it up to keep it from going into the net. This guy flies, gets a great touch on it. Peas on my head, doing flips, getting saves. That's how we do it. All right, it's still bouncing on our side, though, in a very precarious, dangerous position. They don't get a clean shot on it. They do there. Peas on my head, not able to get to it in time, and all of a sudden we're down 1 again with 1 minute and 29 seconds left. We just can't seem to continue any momentum that we gain in this game. Face off, pretty good touch by them, but I'm able to get to it, knock it out of harm's way, at least initially. And then I'm trying to knock it over this guy. We both miss it, but I'm in a better position to continue it. I'm trying to tap it up. Doesn't really work out. Again, I'm our last line of defense there, so I'm being a little too aggressive probably. They get something going right at net, but peas on my head saves the day. But this guy has a great pinch, and it's just sitting right in front of our goal. And his teammate was not there, fortunately for us. This guy, wow, that looked like it was going to end the game pretty much. You know, it looked like it was going to put him up 2 goals with a minute left. But we dodged that bullet. Peas on my head is going for a challenge here. He wants to see what he does. Gets a great center, and then they save it. They save it, pop it up. And then, of course, peas on my head coming in whiffs. What am I doing in the other corner? Only God knows. But then we get a lucky kind of bounce here. All 4 of us in the same spot. Peas on my head keeps applying the pressure. And then they whiff, and peas on my head finishes it. So now we're tied up again, 4-4, with 24 seconds left in the game. Face-off's pretty even, goes to the left side. Peas on my head wisely decides to stay back. They both just retreat, and I look at it, I'm like, all right, if you're going to give me a shot here. They do. I don't jump up quick enough. Peas on my head gets the clear going. He's checking to see if it gets over him. It does. So now peas on my head is on full-on attack mode. He gets a great center, great look. I almost get to it. Popped up, still on their side. Their teammate keeps it alive in the middle. But that's it. That's it. All right, now we're going to OT. Going to OT. 4-4 struggle bus OT. Peas on my head wins the face-off. Gets an interesting, non-conventional touch in the corner there. Peas on my head again is able to kind of keep it in the corner. I'm coming up trying to end it because it's OT. We get in a very dangerous spot here. I'm able to knock it just to the wide, just wide of the goal, just wide of the net. Again, another very close look there. Peas on my head saves the day. This is not looking good. I get enough on it so that it misses the net. Peas on my head is kind of in no man's land right here, and not his own fault. And then I get boomed, but guess what? Oh, psych! It gets saved, and then they get a great touch on it. I pop up on the challenge. This is just madness in OT. All right, I get a look to the corner here. I'm hoping it bounces over him. It does. I'm trying to just create havoc. I get over him, and I just barely get to the center, but peas on my head. You know, I understand. Wasn't playing for the goal at that moment. That's fine. It's fine. They get a shot, but peas on my head is right there, and that's why he doesn't go for the goal in those moments, because he's better at defense right there. Gets a great clear, a great touch, and then they're able to stop it. Every time we get something going in the right direction, they're able to stop it. I boom that guy. I'm like, no, I'm not having any of that. Trying to clear it, trying to get it going up the right side here. I see him back off a little bit, so I whiff and set him up so that I can not get anything going on offense or a shot attempt at all. I rotate back. Peas on my head goes for the challenge on the left side. Unfortunately, he's a little late, and I'm calling him back. I'm going to punch it here. I'm going to try to punch it. Peas on my head hits it just before me, and then it throws off that, but we're able to get out of that alive by the skin of our teeth. Bounces over him. Peas on my head has a great look here. Gets a fantastic touch and ends OT. 1:53 into overtime. The struggle bus, we are finally getting off. We are finally stepping off the struggle bus. So, in this game, peas on my head played amazing. He had 4 goals, 2 saves, 6 shots, and he basically was just dragging me to this victory. He had to. He had to. It was amazing. So, I want to give props to my teammate there. He's incredible.